What is up, guys? Wraec here with another live stream, and today Lucca summons and testing as well. A bunch of good stuff. We also have the Halloween event, so maybe we're going to take a look at that as well. Should be fairly interesting. Actually, looking forward to that. I heard he is super tanky, so probably better than I expected. I kind of made my first video, and I guess a lot of you have seen that, where I said, well, I don't really have too much hope for the guy. But maybe I was wrong about that, so that will be probably quite interesting to see. Welcome Urani, welcome Bautzi, welcome to the stream. Hope we'll have a great time. How am I doing today? I'm doing very well, actually. There's, as you guys probably know, I'm from Germany and we had a holiday today, so I actually used most of the day for eating and sleeping, so I don't know. Like, I was very tired yesterday, and then I just went to sleep pretty early. It's like probably 1 AM, something in that direction. And went to sleep and absolutely dropped dead on the spot there. And slept for like 12 hours or something. So something along the direction of that. Like 12 hours, absolutely crazy. And woke up and thought, my god, I took a few minutes to really come back to my senses there, because I was just gone. And then I took some time cooking, made some fried chicken, actually, quite delicious. Got some chicken seasoning from a guy from Ireland, which who apparently had the original recipe of Colonel Sanders from KFC. So I don't know, it sure tasted like that. It was very delicious. And then I fried a ton of chicken, then I ate a ton of chicken, did a video about idle heroes, and now I'm here. So that's the thing. Hi, Nicholas, welcome. Hell yeah, I love that we get the 31st off, gives me time to celebrate Halloween nicely. Ah yeah, 31st off is a good thing. Even though I usually would have had home office today, so home office days are usually quite relaxed. Not in the sense that I don't work. I work, of course, but I do other stuff, and usually I help people on the phone with some questions and answer some law stuff, and that's usually it. Yeah, there's a pre-order bundle in general. Maybe we take a second to check out the trolley. It's quite interesting. There's a lot of new stuff. Sadly, no Brückentag today in my school. I have no clue what the English word for that is. Well, we don't really need the English word for that, I guess. I mean, I understand it, so it's fine. Well, we have the Tazi limited bundle still in there, and if you haven't summoned Tazi, honestly, like, summon Tazi. We have a Lucca limited bundle here, and then I saw we have something interesting. They did full harvest limited bundle with seasonal cosmetics, which I don't think are particularly great, but I think I like the... I'm not sure. I thought all the time that cosmetics are like one thing where they still can make a lot of money, you know? Or they still can go ahead and, like, if they do more in that direction, I think there are a lot of people who would appreciate it and even be able to, or wanting to spend money for it. Hey Toast, I'm doing well. The cosmetics, however, I thought this was like more of a female style hairstyle, so I was a bit confused that it's on the male character too. I like this one. This is pretty cool with the little pumpkin there. Some straw coming out of here. Like a scarecrow. Is it scarecrow? It was scarecrow, right? A little bit like that. Even though I don't think the hairpiece fits quite nicely. I think it should have had like some kind of hat or something like that. Are you in a Christmas mood already? No. I'm a bit in a Halloween mood. Maybe more like that. And then they did two styles of wings. They did those Nightfall wings with a like little bit more greenish style. And then they did the Phantom wings. And then there are the event wings. And one thing I didn't quite understand is, like, the color scheme is a little bit different. But the general, like, those wings all look the same. Like, they do all have the same design, even the ones from the event. And I kind of felt like, personally, if I had the ones from the event, I didn't feel like I would need the rest of the stuff, you know? So, that was like a thing. We of course have this one, Stellar Crystal Pack, with wings, 1000 gems. It's like, not bad value at all. Even this one, not bad value, like really. But it was a bit confusing. So, Lucca pack, I don't think we need anything here. I just wanted to show this because it's rather interesting. And then we have this one, the new Fabled Road, the premium stuff. It's this one, where you get like the Legal Inheritor cosmetic, which looks pretty cool. Like I already saw that on the VN server, it even fits together with the sword. Like the sword, I still don't like that it has so much distance to the character, but it fits together with the sword. Like it's pretty cool. So that is something. 10 stellar crystals, hairstyle, and the Glorious Warrior. A pretty detailed title, I have to say. Okay, not something for now, but something we'll do later. Maybe. Event-wise, we got the Fall Carnival. I played that on the VN server already. It is pretty easy to progress. Like, you don't even have to do a whole lot of things. And you can do it later. Coming into the stream and wailing. I haven't wailed at all yet. I didn't buy anything. So, no wailing. There is like this false prelude. I haven't played that. It is like hero drills, right? Oh no, it's with story, okay. November is almost here. Simbad's adventure was yesterday. Long time no see. Here it's a gift for you. Wow. Sunflower seeds and nuts in different flavors. Nice. That's interesting. They do a little bit of story here. Glass bottle with a tiny ship. Okay. Didn't we have that before? Wasn't that also part of the story? A glass bottle with a tiny ship? Okay. I feel like I saw that before in the story. It's Lucca coming. He is in the story. Oh, yeah, he was in the story before. That's not really that confusing, but it was just like, oh, look, we are going to go and talk about Lucca, and he's here. Is Lucca really that good, or should I wait until he comes in normal summon? Saw a few thumbnails saying that. To be honest, I mean, he has not any potential to be anything more than a tank, and I think if you have Fresto, you're probably fine. So, yeah. I mean, even if he is... He's not better than Fresto. Like, I don't see that. I don't see that at all. No matter what people say, he's not better than Fresto. And putting him in a lens and seeing him through the view of the season buffs is also a little bit of a complicated thing. Because next season he might have entirely different buffs. And while this season certainly favors Lightbearer heroes, this might not be the case next time. So, yeah, we have to go do a bit of a review. By himself, he's almost unkillable. Yeah, I can see that. But... I don't know. We will test him. We will test him. Almost unkillable by himself. Depends on the stage, doesn't it? Let's get through the story. Okay, it's just like... We didn't even battle. Are the rest battles? Or is it just like story? Because then we don't do it right now. Can somebody tell me? If the rest here are real battles? I think... Or is it just like... Oh, or is it... Is this the story and then this is the battle? Ah, okay. Story battle. Okay, we will not do that now. We will not do that now. I want to go in and get Lucca. So we can do the rest of the stuff later. Okay. Mfresto. If you have Mfresto, no, don't go for it. If you need a hero from Wraec, Toast. If you need a hero from Wraec, this one is it. Tazi, honestly. Tazi will be your go-to hero from Wraec. If it's between Tazi and Lucca, it's definitely Tazi. I don't even need to test it because Tazi is so insane. Like, Tazi is an S-tier hero. No question about it. And not even in the sense of the in-game ranking, but in the sense of like the Pridwin tier list ranking. It's an S-tier hero. So, let's go. By the way, headgear-wise, we're talking S-tier here. Because they made like this picture and said like, you can get protection as headwear now. And it's like, it's true. Look how mean he looks. Has such big arms for a little headwear. Imagine he could really walk. That would be so insane. That would be so insane. Okay. Last time, 170 summons, I think it was. 170 summons? Let's see if we can beat that. I got a few doubles last time. Before we do that, I have a quick sip of my espresso that we are going to take to give us the power to do an exciting summoning session. Okay, let's go. First 10 bomb, come on. Never had a triple, it's time for triple in my opinion. Triple, summon, 3 copies, let's go. That is no copy. That is no copy. No. Come on, give me the triple. Oh, that's 1? Okay, okay. Let's go. Thanks, Nicholas. Come on. That's not really an animation for him. Odie's still the smoothest A-tier animation in my opinion. Just rolling, instantly jumping into the screens, perfect. Come on, we just need one to have the first one. S plus in 240 pulls. I think we beat that easily last time. On the last time, I think we easily beat that. Okay, Lucca, stalwart fighter, tank, light bearer, let's go. First, 20 for the first copy, that's nothing, let's skip that. And there we go, next one. And that's also nothing. Okay, so those were the first 40. We got 1 copy in there and we progressed the pity timer a fair bit, I guess. So it doesn't seem like we're super lucky on this one. But I hope we can still get lucky. Okay, that's another copy. That was pity timer though. And a chippy. Come on. We have the pack here. We get the small pack. Look at that. It's like only 35 and 1 copy. Let's buy that. We're not really doing a competition today, so let's just buy that. And see if we can get some nice summons here. Come on. I need a spender luck streak. I just spent some dragon crystals. Come on. Some people said that buffs your RNG. Doesn't seem to be the case. Those people were lying to me. Some DH games, or not DH games, Lilith games send propaganda bots trying to get me into spending dragon crystals. Come on, that's another pity timer one. Ooh. Are we really on the pity timer streak today? Is it really that sad? Is it really that sad, guys? Come on, I don't think we got the first one outside of the pity timer, right? It was just like 20 summons in, or no, that was also pity timer, right? Oh no, that was also pity timer. I think we pity timered all the way. Oh, that's not good. That's not good, guys. That's not good. Hopefully nobody sees that. People think I'm lucky. No, I'm pity timer. I get free to play luck. That's not good. Come on! At least one early one. No! That's a very unlucky hero. I said we can easily beat Puzzle. We can't beat him. We can't beat him with this luck. My god. Maybe I'm saving up the luck for a more important hero. That's going to be it, right? There's just going to be a very insane hero coming up and we are going to Paragon to it within like 100 summons. That's what's keeping me alive right now. Okay, that's our next pity timer copy there. This guy's probably like, what is he, Mythic Plus at this point? Something like this? At least give me something. Those are acorns in the back. Acorns and Damien. You feel my pain today, but Stargazer worked well today. I'm just saving up Stargazers at the moment. And these Stellar Crystals I'm just saving up. I'm waiting. There's going to be another Celestial Hypergen apparently. Which I can't talk or show about, but okay. And I just want to be ready at that point. I just want to be ready at that point. That's all I'm doing. Okay, another copy here. Let's see how far we are. Let's see how far we are. Stargaze Station, by the way, I'm at 227 crystals right now. And 227 crystals, and I'm prepared an Emporium as well. Emporium, I have 96,000 guild medals. So if they release that guy soon... Oh, nice. Oh, wait. No, we're running out of gems. If I buy that now, that's bad. Okay, we buy that later. I can buy 3 copies here as well. The problem is this thing is capped at 100k. So pretty soon I'm going to have to buy a copy. Yeah. Not good. Not good. Let's swap up our Lucca. Otherwise we'll have to search for him all the time. That would suck. And yeah, then we have to analyze this a little bit. And it's a little bit difficult to analyze because I kind of wanna take a look at this hero from two perspectives. And the one perspective being the perspective of the season. How strong is he this season? And how strong is he outside of this season? Because the season is always a little bit, well, confusing for the real power. Because you see how strong Tazi, for example, got once you put her on Light Bearer tile. Well, next season we don't have a Light Bearer tile. So, kind of have to analyze her with and without that. And I want to put more emphasis, more focus on that right now. We won't test this guy below Supreme Plus this time, though. Are we already at Supreme Plus? We are one copy away from that. And we are, gem-wise, pretty depleted. Oh, it's no longer capped? That's great news, Fail. Because it used to be. It certainly used to be capped. We now have to get lucky, otherwise I have to spend. Is that a joke? I mean, we got the small pack only. But it still kind of feels bad. Give me a bloody copy. Wolfie! Go away, you are not allowed to see this. It is devastating. Okay, we reached poverty. We reached poverty. My god. We now have to go to the trolley. Is there a direct button tier to the trolley? A rate up is okay. Oh. There it is. No. Wrong button. What's with this season pre-order pack? Let's buy this. Yes. 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 It's 40 rate ups for 850. That's such great. I mean, not buying this, you have to be insane. Like, those packs are way too good. Like, you spend 850, you get 10 Stellar Crystals, 10 Invite Letters, you get 1500 Crystals, and you get the 40 rate ups. And then you get, like, all of the stuff below. That's insane. Still salty after the betrayal. It's not bad. We have the way stronger guild and the way more beautiful people. So, that's the thing. And then we destroyed the other guild from our server, and we are very happy now, so that's good. Okay, there we go. That was not great. That was not great. Like, we really struggled to reach that. So, now I'm poor. Now I'm poor, and we have Supreme Plus Lucca. Okay. You got 6 copies and 220 pulls. Ah, that's bad. That's bad. Like, that's nearly completely pity timer. That's horrible. And it's probably not... It's probably only like that because we already had progress on the pity timer at the beginning. So, in a sense, that was full pity timer, I think. I'm pretty sure I was like halfway through the pity timer already. We'll test them. Let's get the HP upgrades here. Because those... Yeah. You definitely need those. Okay, what's his Mythic Plus? Shield value of allies attack. Okay. I mean, why not? Let's get him to +5. What do we get here in terms of stats? Crit resist, vitality, magic death, fist death. That's like the full set. And we don't really have a lot of temporal crystals. Or temporal essence. So we're a bit poor on that. Which is a bit insane. This one is interesting. If at least 2 allies are placed to support Lucca, expands Ruthless Ram's area of effect to 1 tile arc. So that is interesting. Plus then is the sweet spot. Yeah, I think so too. But we won't reach it. We will be 35 off or something like that. There was the one pack in the trolley though. So we can whale it out. There was this Halloween pack for 500. Which gives us special wings. So let's get that. Let's get the special Halloween pack. How's it looking now? How close are we? 20? And that's exactly alright. Okay, nice. So now we have him +10. +10 I think is the interesting part. Is the interesting upgrade. Nice. The other one is a shield value increase, which is not bad. What's the full stats from this? 21, 12. It's really like everything about him is focused on survival. He has vitality, fist def, crit resist. If we got his set here, which we are going to get later, it's reduced damage taken. It's just like, okay, he's probably not going to die within the first few seconds of a battle. So, like all of that, it's just pretty much into survival. Let's put those there. Send, and we need to spend some more. Nah, doesn't matter, come on. Okay, we got that. And we got the headwear as well, Lucca headwear. Is it worth to swap Lucca for one of the newer A heroes? Oh no, you can't do that, Christian. You can't do that. Yeah, Ulmus is all about the CC. I want to see the difference with and without his charms. So how do we test that? Like, you just go into battle and throw him in there alone? Honestly, might be the case. Where is he? Let's just see what happens if we throw him in there alone. We can probably give him burdened. Information is incomplete. Begin anyway. Let's see. I saw him, he has no shield at the beginning, but like, they are struggling to destroy him. Okay, what is it if we give him some support? I tested him in Light Tower. Okay. Let's give him Chippy and Hemi. And Kafka. So those should now support him. Let's see. Okay. So I mean, his initial survivability is pretty crazy. Even though we didn't have the... He didn't have the plus 25 stuff. Okay, interesting. How does that compare to other tanks? Like, let's do a quick comparison here. So we see the initial survivability seems pretty strong. How is it, for example, if we put in... That's a little bit of a mean comparison because she has red charms, but how is it if we use Granny? Okay, Granny got destroyed before she could trigger her M+. Interesting. Okay. Let's put out the big guy. Oh wait, big guy is on second team. Big guy. Let's see. Let's see what Fresto does. Because, I mean, like, we are talking about tanks here. Just wanted to say, we're talking about tanks here, so that is the competition. Okay. That seemed a lot more tanky. Yeah, he dies just because the other enemies here are staying far away. That is the only reason he dies here. Otherwise, he would not have died. If those guys were closer to him, they would have probably cleared that entirely. Let's try other tanks. Not that. Who else do we want to see him compete against? Ulmus is not really super tanky, I have to say. Atalanta is super tanky. Atalanta also lets you die. That is something we should add to this. Atalanta is cheating a bit with the tanking. She lets somebody else run first and then just decides to go in there. Okay. I mean, like Atalanta, oh, pretty fast. Let's see Lucius. Lucius, I think, is the main competition here. Like, that's the thing. Not even in terms of sustaining damage, but right now in this season, it's either use him or Lucius. I think he's going to win against Lucius. He's not going to win against other tanks. I think we're going to get to the result. Mediocre tank, best Lightbearer tank. I think that's going to be the result. That's going to be the hypothesis. Thorin? Just want to see how they do. Thorin can restore HP. That's something we should keep in mind. He just died before he was able to, but he can revive. He can restore HP. Oh, he didn't. And wasn't too great. Thorin isn't really so super tanky. Okay. Let's give him a better chance. I want to see him survive a little bit more. Let's cook with some support heroes. Who do we have? We probably have this. Could give him a Nero. Just going to give him like 3 healers next to him. It's just going to be 3 healers. Lightbearer does not have huge competition. No, Lightbearer has huge potential. That is what it's mostly about. Lightbearer has huge potential. Lightbearer to this season, you do it for the effect. You just want to have his skill. Ooh. Okay, interesting that he got destroyed there. Did they have neck vitality? Absolutely demolished. I did not expect him to... actually expected to see this run out of time. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, for the real test we probably want to go into talent trials. Because the thing is, you want to have something like this. And you want to replace Lucius here. I also want to replace Fresto. I think Fresto makes it too easy. So like we have something like this. And currently we have Corrin in there. We could probably go for Cassidy. And then we just support him. We need one more hero to support him well. Who do we want to take? Like Smokey? Could go for Smokey. Could also go for something like a Lily May. Or for Rainier. That swaps there. Oh, that's annoying. Let's try that. That is fancy. I mean, is he going to die in such a situation? His disarming is unable to be inflicted on Sharkia, it seems. Makes sense because he's unaffected. He's still pretty much full HP. Still able to cast his ult on Sharkia. We get ult after ult after ult. He got CC'd there. It took a long time for him to cast his ability again. To dispel the debuffs. I mean, he's taking those Sharkia hits like a boss, we have to say it. He's taking this like a boss, there's no problem there. I think... Is the power level going to be... that we are just going to say it's Lightbearer Atalanta? We're still going to lose this, aren't we? We're still going to lose this because we got no way to kill the Sharkia. That is annoying. We can't see the damage numbers because we are going to lose it. That's mad. You would have cleared Sinbad instead of Rainier. With Sinbad instead of Cassidy we would have cleared. Like we didn't need the Cassidy, we could have probably gone like this. Would have probably been alright. And the Rainier, I mean, it is pretty useless. I'll give you that. We could probably run Lily May even. Because we don't need the defense, I reckon. I mean, with him, like, do we need the defense with him? As long as we get Tazi, I think we're fine. Let's see. Okay, we have the Tazi now, so like 4/5 of the team are right. Odie would have been an option. Odie would have definitely been an option, yeah. I just want to see what happens here. Minus all the enemies, okay. I'm fine with him getting it. Actually want him to get hit. Okay, let's quickly win the second stage too. What the hell is this team? I don't know. I don't ask the questions here. It is a team. We're not going to argue. Is this a winning team or is this like a team? Doesn't feel like a winning team. What the hell is this? We have the Ewan. That's something. That's probably going to win. Does no longer look like it's not a winning team. Oh, my dogs are making some kind of noise over there. And we won. Okay, I want to see how much the guy really tanked. Most annoyingly, you have to go back for that. It is not... It didn't even take that much damage. He did like 0 damage. Absolutely 0 damage. You have plus 30 hypo buff? Yeah, it's not plus 30 though. It's a ton of damage still. I felt comfortable putting him there. Like I thought, okay, even with Lily May, he's probably not going to die. He did pretty well. I mean, we didn't really have too much of a healer going on there. We had some heal from Roan, which isn't really a lot. He's not really a super reliable healer. This heal was not for the allies, it was just for herself, for the recovery. So I think it's alright. That was fairly good. Let's try another one. Do we try something else other than Lily May? Can try something else other than Lily May. We don't have to, but we could. There is the option to do so. Is there something that we want to use in there? Where we say, oh, that's really the thing? I mean, right now I probably put Fresto in there, but that takes away from the purpose of testing him. I feel like that takes away a little bit of the purpose. We can put him a little bit more to the front though. Let's try it again. And he's certainly taking damage. Certainly taking damage. Covering some HP there. It's very minor in terms of HP recovery. Keep in mind we didn't put the charms on him yet. Which is intentional. He's tanking fairly well. Is this going to be everything we are going to say about him? Is this going to be everything we are going to say about him? It's just going to be like, oh, he's tanking fairly well. Because he's not doing more than that. He's not doing more than that. And there are other heroes who do that. You lost passive doing so? What did I lose? What did I lose? Passive? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, that wasn't smart. That wasn't smart. That wasn't smart in terms of his Mythic Plus buff, right? Yeah. Yeah, wasn't smart. I mean, he serves his purpose as tank, but not more other tanks like or Thorin have a function. I don't know which special function he has, and you don't count the back throw. The back throw is just regular ult. It is no ult where you say, oh, that has combination perks. There's something like almost where you say, ooh, I can put him into a team with Iron and then they have great synergy. It's not like a thing that gives you synergy, necessarily. So I kind of doubt that is going to be his selling point. His selling point is in... he takes a lot of damage and doesn't die. I think that is going to be the thing. Even in terms of buffs, there is not too much happening. What about Nara? What about her? Yeah, again, took a ton of damage, survived. This is super spectacular. Can he throw targets away? He doesn't really throw them away, he just throws them to the ground. It's not like he throws them to the other side of the map. It's just like he throws them on the ground. This is just going to make him even more tanky. Is he going to be good in another season? No, I think it was in a sense a very valuable test that we tried him out at 1 copy. Even though some people thought this was a little bit weird. The thing is, if you try him at one copy, you get an idea for another purpose, and the other purpose that he could have is that he was just like a good starter tank, you know? If you could use him at one copy, and he would be a great tank at that, would have been nice for a beginner to just get a copy of him, have him in your team, and start off with that. So now he has a major stat boost, he has reduced damage taken and increased energy for the start, because those also give a ton of stats. So, now he is a lot stronger. 97k fist staff is really good, isn't it? What does he have? 87k. Look, 87k. Around 97k for him. Plus shield generation. Plus like the battering ram stuff. Target knocks them into the air and slams them down in place. So it's not like throwing them away. It's probably not even dislocating them. It's immune to control effects by casting a skill, makes sense. Then we have Ruthless Ram. Against a shield that absorbs damage equal to, okay. Shoulders into an enemy and interrupts and disarms them, okay. And disarm was interesting because they didn't explain that here, but it doesn't seem to... It seems to be a control effect. It's under dispellable control effects. It's interesting because if he has target... If he casts that ability and is then inflicted with a dispellable control effect, like from the one from Carolina, where also at the same time as haste is reduced, he takes longer to get the cooldown done for this. Which then means, yeah, doesn't cast this ability that often, so that's a little bit interesting. Remaining steadfast during the battle. He can't be knocked back. I think that is a good thing. That is actually pretty good that he can't be knocked back for a tank. Because that keeps him between the enemies and you. So it's not bad. For each ally placed an adjacent tile behind him, which is a maximum of 3, I reckon? Against a shield equal to 320% of the ally's attack. 5% boost to the attack is worthless, essentially. And that is every 12 seconds, it's 15% HP. Okay. So like if we place him here, that's 2 allies, that would be good. You could also place them here, no, that's again 2 allies. If we place it like this, it's 3. Is that better? It like spreads the attention though. I don't know, if he runs forwards, it's okay. Okay, Courageous Call. He has a super big shield. Kinda works. And even though Tazi is behind him, he disarms 2 enemies. Because this is now like the +10 effect. Usually it would only be 1, but with the +10 it works. Where you can find Charm Store. The Charm Store is in the new season, it is like in the main map. But you can also enter it through every hero when you click on the charms. I think that works. Zinbad nearly died. That was because he ran past the tank. Let's see the damage on the next one. Dunlinger PvE. Which is of course not good. But good enough for my purpose. Not good enough for somebody like Endgame. How does disarm work? Yeah, that is a good question, isn't it? It's not really explained. They just say it's disarming the enemy. I think they just don't attack. But there is not really good explanation. Like, even if we go on the hero, it's not like there is like a text saying what disarm means, isn't it? Because it is in this ability, it's just like interrupting. And interrupting I can click, on disarm I can't click. So, I don't know. It shows the symbol and I don't see the hero attacking. Those are my observations. Oh, now I didn't look at the stats. Yeah, well, that wasn't smart. Let's try another one. It's like the positioning isn't good for this one. Like it's probably better to go like this. Because there it is more in the center, I think that's better. If you manual Dunlinger, he's actually good in some stages at 400 level difference. I at that point wanna say that this guy is AFK season progress 2000 plus. Mr. Endgame AFK Journey. He's also in my guild. Which is pretty good. Lucca is always at full HP. Heck, using him with Tazi is almost cheating. Using him without is pretty useless. He doesn't do anything other than tank. It's like, it's just the result of this. There is nothing in his skill set that is anything else than tanking. Like, I want to think he's good, but I'm not sure. Like, what would make him good? I see people talk about PvP. Is it like something we want to try? PvP? I'm not like the big PvP guy. I tell you that. Even though some people said like, ooh, watch Wraec channel to learn about PvP. I don't even remember when I did the PvP video. I don't know. I don't know when I did the PvP video. I would never call myself a big expert on PvP. Even though we have to do something now. After looking at the skills, of course, we have to do a little bit of a thing. A little bit of a thing. Yeah, like, it's tanking. It's tanking. It works. Can't say anything else. Tanks works. It's quite alright. It's quite alright. So we have to go into battle modes. We have to go here into this. I'm place 3 in PvP. I just want to say that. I'm place 3 in PvP. I don't know why. I went in here. At this point in the stream, I want to say, in the question regarding who the better PvP player is, Mr. Wraec or Mr. Shrimp, well, this question has just answered itself, hasn't it? It's just going to be doing a little bit of smack talk here to annoy him a little bit, because I did absolutely nothing to get here. It's just that people attacked me and they lost. That's really, that is the reality of it. It's just like people that attacked me and they lost, and I didn't do anything. Also, I want to note, this guy's not in my clan. This guy's in my guild, this guy's in my guild, same, still in my guild. But look, I just want, and another thing, he came into the guild and he said, well, now I can't attack Wraec anymore to get easy points. Quite literally what he said. He said it in German though. Now I can't attack Wraec anymore to get easy points. What get easy points? You gave me easy points. What's wrong with you? Look at that. -6, okay. +14, so we had +2. +13, so we had +15. -8, okay. +7. And then he got us to +16. You lost all of those attacks to give us 16 points. Thanks, mate. Great. +2 points. And then there is this guy, I mean, he gains points during the process because he attacks other people. But I don't even know. It's just because I have supreme team building skills. Supreme skills that I got during a long career of PvP team building, that he has of course no chance to win. Look, already lost his Diana, already lost his Fresto, going to lose his Lily May, and now it's only Rainier. It's like just a pathetic sorting tactic, otherwise I can't really say that. So, of course, I just randomly throw stuff together and they lose against it. That is the reality of things. But we are place 3. It's all Omega Project. Then comes Not in a Guild. 2 times, which is, I mean, that is a topic in itself. Like, if we were to make a video about it, we had to talk about this as well. We have 2 people here that stopped playing the game. But you can see it on the frame that I don't even own. They were big whales. And they're not playing the game. They're not in a guild. They were kicked from their guild. And they are still top 10 leaderboard. I think maybe Endgame can answer that. Did Itachi even see the first season? I'm not quite sure about it. Was he still in the first season? He certainly quit somewhere during that at the latest. But like, I'm not sure he was even in the first season. He's still there. Like, what are we talking about? This is insane. That the power creep in this game is so bloody slow that people are not even falling out of the top 10 for such a long time. For like 2 seasons now. Because there is no change to it. We can't beat them with any season charms. I mean, we can certainly beat them. The top players can. But that's insane. Halfway through the first season, this guy quit. He's place 6 at the moment. In front of active players. Which is crazy. And also I want to say Omega Project, 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 trash, 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 Omega Project, not in a guild, not in Omega Project, not in a guild, trash, trash, Omega Project, trash, 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 Omega Project, trash, Omega Project. So we have the entire guild in here. We have the entire guild in here, which is pretty crazy. We're not going to test him here. We're going to go into Supreme Arena, by the way. Top 50? Yeah, I'm lazy. If somebody wants to know, I'm lazy. Kicking me out of the top 35. I was just like, oh, 35, that's good enough, good enough. And now I got kicked out of that as well. That's just mean. That is just mean. What is this even? Why do I place him like this? This makes no sense. Put him there. Or, no, put him here. Yeah, that's way better. We probably should do something against this trash team. Let's make this like light bearer stuff, I think. Let's make a light bearer team. Tanky boy. Tanky boy! Who else do we put in here? This guy? No, right. We're probably going to go for Vala, I guess. Vala? Maybe a little bit of support. Do we have something there? Do we have like... No, we already used Hewen. Ooh, I would have liked to use Hewen here. Can we do Rainier? I think Rainier would be fancy. Oh wait, we need another light bearer. One more light bearer? I have no idea. I do so little in here. It's actually crazy. Do we just go Temesia? I could see myself do Temesia. Burial on this map is sometimes funny. I can see that. Maybe go like this. And then we need one more hero. Burial, you said? I could see like Vala and then maybe Burial. Then we don't have a healer. Information is full. Oh wait, there's already 5 heroes. Do we keep Rainier? Let's kick out Rainier. Let's kick out Rainier, use Burial. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. Now we go Verdant. Okay. Let's attack somebody. 36. Dude called Pioneer. 753. Oh, that's... Wait, that's super low, isn't it? 753? Don't I have like 800? Oh no, I also have 753. He's not low. I'm low. Ah, okay. What even is this team? Why did I put him on there? Can we just swap that? Wait, that's great against Lilymay. Then we need this. This is like... buffing Ludovic. Now we have a Diana. Why are we playing like poor people? Take her out. Put him in there. Put him probably like this. Didn't we have like... No, it was on the first team, right? Ah, annoying. Put her here and probably like this. I can see that. Okay, that could work. I mean, we probably cannot allow us to change that, right? Okay. Next. And we wanted to go like... That's a Tazi team. Yeah, we're not going to do that fun here. Ooh, but we have the Scalita. I like the Scalita. I like the Scalita. Scalita's pretty cool. And then we go with Tanky Boy. Tanky Boy! Tanky Boy, Vala. Oh, then again, Scalita is pretty crazy. Scalita would be pretty crazy. I wanted to use Temesia, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 5. Let's go Verdant. Let's see. I don't know. Could be nice. Oh, wait, then we are pretty vulnerable to this side. He's like Sharkio on there. That's strong. That's strong, having Sharkio on there. Yeah, this team is way better. We should have also put Sharkio on there. We at least should have put Lilymay in this team. To count at least something. Or this team. We could have used this team against him. Would have been so much better. Can we please not get He-Wind? No, we get He-Wind. Oh, nobody likes to get He-Wind. I'm still demolishing him. Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty clear win. I'm not confident about this one. Oof. Oof, to say the least. I mean... Okay, okay. Okay. Can he stop being so tanky? Come on. Tazi. Okay. Didn't believe in that one. I would have to say. I didn't believe in that one. This was just a pure fail, I have to say that. If we just did that with the second team, would have been so much better. We just should have put the second team against this. Taji just being Tazi. Tazi was just like, okay, we're going to win. And here was a little bit of a fail as well. Because we had all of our focus on the right side. And I just didn't see that clearly he will do the same. So he has direct access to our backline. And I should have at least put some tank in there. I think we just swapped the position of Temesia and Vala would have been fine. Probably been fine. Yeah, Tazi carry, because he didn't kill her fast enough and he didn't get countered by his Lime. So, we were kind of fine on this. He tanked a lot. I really didn't see it. Let's watch it again. Because he tanked a lot, I didn't really notice. I got CC'd. Didn't get to his ult, but shield came back. Yeah, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything other than being hit in the face. He didn't do anything other than being hit in the face. There wasn't a single skill. He did this courage stuff, but he didn't do anything else. Like, that was just it. That was just it. Did you guys see that? He just stood there in the corner. Oh wait, I want to show it to you again because it was so stupid. He just stood there in the corner, right? He went from here, you see him, to over here. And now he stands there. And he stands there for like 10-15 seconds now. Cast Courage Call one time, just to get a little bit of shield. Did it again. He didn't move yet. And now he's gone. He's over there. And Tazi has to carry now. But I mean, like, if you ever wanted the reason to get Tazi instead of him, here it is. I mean, like, he didn't do badly. It was just, like, kind of uninteresting. So he's a tank. What should I say about it? I don't even know what to say about this guy. Like, if I check Lilith, I was, and that is the story I have to say. Let's talk about this, because this is also pretty interesting. Why is my screen so weird? What is this? There's some weird bar down below. Okay, it's gone. What is this? Look, it's just here in Supreme Arena at the bottom of the screen. Just some weird white bar. And it's gone. It's not here. Okay, that's weird. That's not from my recording. It's just really in the game. Oh. Because it comes back when I do this. Okay. And a little bit of story. A little bit of story. I was checking out the Analytica channel for Lucca. And I often do that. Just because I want to see how some other people experience the heroes. Because I mean, like, I have my opinion. And I build my own opinion. And I'm confident, honestly, in my opinions on the heroes. Because I feel like I have a lot of experience in analyzing those heroes, and if there is a good one, I will usually see it. And if it's a bad one, I will say it. And I think looking back, most of my arguments I've made about the heroes have been pretty much correct, or at least decent enough. I mean, you can't always be like at 100% and get every rating right. Sometimes there will be a use later on, or you didn't see something. Can always happen. But I was checking out this chat. And I was talking a little bit about Lucca, and suddenly this entire chat developed into which hero is the most muscular and manly. And I don't know if they even still talk about Lucca in there again, or if it's still about who's the most muscular hero in the game, if you guys want to see how muscular it is, by the way. I mean, he's winning at the moment, obviously. But yeah, I thought that was quite weird. I thought it was quite weird. And right now the discussion is... Lucca is pretty much unkillable, they say. Wouldn't say the same. We definitely saw him die. But he's super tanky. He's super tanky. And yeah. There's not much more. I use him in arena attack and AFK push. It was about Sinbad. Like, it's always talking about how he's good, but not really why he's good. It's just like, okay, maybe for some Lightbearer teams. He's a Lightbearer and he's tanky. And that is the entire argument about Lucca being good. It's a tanky Lightbearer. I'm not sure, like for me that's not enough. It's just like, he gains his entire use at the moment out of Lightbearer and him being a Lightbearer. His entire use right now is this. It is the Lightbearer faction skill. It is just the double cast ult. And it's some enabling some other hero to deal damage, which is not a bad thing. But like I would rather use Fresto in any situation where I don't need a Lightbearer. Do I want to use him in a Lightbearer team? Yes. Yes, I think so. But I'm just right now having a hard time finding things that I want to test about him, you know? Like, he's not a very inspiring hero. He's not very inspiring in the sense that there's just not too much going on here. There's just not too much happening in his skill. I don't want to say he's bad. He's a good choice. He's a good choice, he's just super boring. He's just so boring. What's your guys' opinion on them? I'm just taking a look at here and I want to figure out at which place I would rank him in the A-level scheme of things. After season, he's just a walker. Yeah, I think that's the case. That is my entire argument is really right now. Once this season ends, this guy's gone. He's gone. He will be like he will rank and file Lightbearer. He will be there for the tower, and that's it. You will see him in the tower, sure. Surely will see him in the tower. But he would just not be interesting enough and just not be strong enough to be used for any team. And he's better than I thought. He wins the fight against Lucius, I give him that. He will play in the Lightbearer team for this season. Outside of this season, unless there is another mechanic that heavily focuses Lightbearer, he will be gone. His entire appeal is right now the LB faction skill, which is not part of his skill set. So what am I supposed to say? Like, which heroes should you get from this? I say you get Corrin. Corrin is still a strong hero. You want to get Sinbad? I think Sinbad is one of the best units right now for Lightbearer A tier. You're probably gonna go for Merrily right after that. And then I give him number 4. I tell you, Lucca is number 4 Lightbearer. Number 4 Lightbearer A tier. That is what I want to say about him. Number 4 Lightbearer A tier. And he's not spiking in power, I would say. Like, it's not like, oh, and you go Corrin, you go Sinbad, you go Merrily, you go Lucca, and then there is the huge drop downwards. No, it's just like the next one is Lucius, and he's just like 10% weaker or something. I don't see any hype develop around this hero. I don't see anything. I mean, next season should be a light Graveborn season. This season was Lightbearer Graveborn season. Again next season? I doubt it, bro. I doubt it. Hey, we had this season where it was Lightbearer Graveborn. To make the next season the same would be so boring. I doubt it. I think they're going to make something else. I mean, Lightbearer is a thing that quickly enters the season. Yeah. And what's current season about? In current season, he's interesting. The things you can do this season, like if you do it in PvP or not, it doesn't really matter. You can put him in a team like this. Like the thing is, you can do this. You need 3 Lightbearer heroes, and arguably you want to have the most useful Lightbearer heroes. So what you want to do is you go into Lightbearer, you check them out, and then you say, okay, Merrily is not really it because I don't need damage. Cassidy is interesting because moving enemies and magic def reduction. I don't need Vala because I don't need a damage source. Sinbad is buffing your damage. He's tanking, so makes it easier to survive. And then we have like Corrin, who's pretty useless other than providing shields. This guy's some CC, but you wouldn't use him. Then we have Temesia, who's nice, but ugh. Atalanta, the other stuff is useless. So yeah, so that is like the thing. And then you kind of go and check out, okay, what else can I put in there? From the tank row, I mean, we have a lot. You can just put Fresto as well. You can use a healer here. That would work. He's not movable, so actually those enemies are pretty interesting competition for him. Because this guy is throwing enemies back, and he can't do that with him. Doesn't work. So that's interesting. That is kind of interesting. You can just put like a Smokey, for example. Just battle. But in terms of heroes you want to have right now, he's not even the best A tier I think we saw this season. So, not the best A tier. He does his job, though. So, like, he's not a bad hero. I wouldn't call him bad. I call him boring. But he works, like this season he will work. You can put him in the team and he will do everything you want. So everything you want from a Lightbearer tank right now. At the point I made, and I made this point also under my video with the one copy test. For most people, he will be a hero you don't want to summon. Because if you are not a whale like me and you just summon every single hero, the heroes you summon are in general the ones that are excellent. You want to have the most excellent heroes you can get, and those heroes are the strongest ones that we get within a season. So like if we have 10 rate ups within a season, you will probably do 1 or 2 of them, and this you desire them to be the strongest ones. And I would argue the ones that we're talking about right this season are probably Tazi. Tazi, I cannot imagine Tazi being on the weak list. Tazi is like one of the best summons we got this season. This is a summon you want to do. And Lucca won't be on that list, not even in the top half. So, not even in the probably bottom half, like last 2 or 3 heroes. So, he's not there in terms of power level, even though he is a tank and he's okay for Lightbearer. He's okay. But okay is no competition in terms of tanks. And that is an argument that we can take another look at why I say this is not really insane enough this season. Wait, let me show you that. Let me prepare that. Give me a second. There it is. Okay. So that is the Pritwin tier list. And I just want to show you guys this. I have shown this in my video as well. The thing is, if we take a look, this is just like the generic tier list. AFK stage deficit. And if we go there, we have the tank faction. This is what they say about tanks. AFK stage deficit. The thing about tanks is that they are pretty tough. Like if you have a warrior, most of them are bad. You come into there, you see Brutus. It's okay, it's tanking. You have Florable, you have Scalita, for example. You can easily be a warrior and be relatively weak and still be probably quite nice. Because even as a B tier, you surpass like 5 warriors and are in the top half of them. If you are a tank, however, and you want to be a good tank, there is no C tier. Like, we just saw how many C tiers there are in warrior. Those don't exist for tanks. In B tier even, Lumont and Lucius are heroes that saw play. Dumont saw play with the Smoky team. He's not great. He was considered pretty weak, but still saw play. We see Dundlinger. And Dundlinger can even be used on some AFK stages. Just endgame told it. That's the case. Thorin is A tier. Like, and he's still like, here, Thorin is an insane hero. Look, A, S, S+, S+. Insane hero. Granny was a very interesting discussion that we made when we were talking about the Arena store, I believe it was. Or was it the Arena or Guild store, whatever. And I said, like, Granny is a hero you don't want. Because Granny is a great tank, great Mythic Plus ability, great other abilities, a little bit of range stuff going on in there. Huge Fizz-Def and M-Def buff, heal, and still on the ranking of tanks, she ranks mediocre, or let's say A. A is arguably good. She's A, so she's good, but that's not good enough. Being good as a tank is not good enough, you know? You have to be excellent as a tank and be in the S rank. Look, there are 4 tanks S and above. 4. Temesia and Tundra, Ulmus, Fresto in AFK stage deficit. Temesia saw a ton of play, and Tundra sees play since the start of the game. She is an A tier. That is the competition in general. If you say, okay, I want an A tier tank, you go for Tundra. Or Ulmus, an S plus A tier. How crazy is that? S plus A tier tank is Ulmus. PvP is still S tier. Battle Druid C tier, which is a harsh ranking, I have to say. Dream Realm, okay, yeah. Fresto, S plus AFK stages, S plus Dream Realm, S Battle Druid, S PvP. So, that is the competition you face. And that's why I said, okay, even if he's good, he won't be good enough. Just tanking well gets you B tier. And if you were ranking really well, that's B tier. Tanking very well and then something on top, that gets you to the higher ranks. This guy will be B tier. I said he might be the first C tier, but I think he will be B tier, a strong B tier, I would argue. That is going to be like the thing. A tier and Tundra didn't see too much play this season. She saw play last season and the season before. For Smoky stages, she was very alright actually. The thing was that this season, I mean, we don't really profit a lot from Mauler. And she suffers the same fate as everybody else, like in that she is... she doesn't have a strong team around her this season. But she, in terms of tankiness, she's very strong. We can look at Battle Drills as well. Battle Drills, the list looks a little bit different. We have Ulmus completely at the bottom here, just because he's bad there. It's not really a boss damage dealer. But Fresto, most interestingly enough, stays pretty much on top. In PvP, we have Thorin there. Dumont is no longer there. Temesia, I don't even see as that bad. She runs too much between the enemies and dies, tends to die there, I think, yeah. I just want to show that. Because I thought it's kind of interesting to put that a little bit into perspective. Let's go. Okay. What else do we need to test? I'm pretty confident in my vote right now. I say don't summon. Don't summon unless you are a whale and are just like have a ton of extra stuff. I have a ton of summons that you just don't need and don't really care, and you just want every single hero. Or you are like a PvP head that says, ooh, for my Supreme Arena Team 3 I need a great tank. I think you will fulfill that. Like for what we saw in terms of tanking in PvP, it was quite alright. I think a lot of overvalue was on his... this Courage Core was overvalued. Like some people really thought, oh, he's going to get rid of all CCs, never going to be CC. This doesn't seem to be the case. We can take a look, by the way. Is that interesting? Is there something interesting going on in terms of Mythic Plus charms here? Not really, right? Not really. Yeah, what do they recommend for him? They recommend HP attack with Fist Def, Magic Def and Energy on hit. So not super interesting. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm basically done with that. That is probably my fastest review yet. My fastest testing yet. I'm done. What we thinking about Lucca? Super, I will give a small summary. Super tanky light bearer hero. Great tank in terms of just tanking. Does do nothing beyond that and will fall out of favor after the season. He's just, we'll see a little bit play to activate the LB faction skill this season. And he will fall out of favor shortly after. He will be the 4th most desirable summon for A tier in the wish list for Lightbearer, which is not a great place to be, by the way, but decent enough. And he's not peaking in terms of power in any way. He will not replace any meta tank that is in the game like Fresto. He is just pretty decent for what he does, and that's about it. So, summon only if you're aware. And if you are doing only a few raid-ups within a season, definitely go for Tazi instead. And that is my summary about him. I'm not sure. Am I alone with that? Did anybody of you... I saw there is a video from Zebo about him. What did Zebo say? Does anybody know what Zebo said about Lucca? Because otherwise I'll have to watch that later. We can also do this now. Let's go to the log. Dividends from name I won't say during this live stream. I don't think I won't get demonetized, but... we never know. Dagger Breaker! 3 seconds ago! Treacher! Let's destroy this guy. Retaliate! We need a little bit of a team here. Can't I get whale protection or something? Give me... Wilder... this guy... this there, I reckon. Then I need you, I guess. And I need you because that's fun. And we go and lightning. This is 5 heroes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Zebo said skippable. Yeah, okay, we have the same opinion then. Last time he said Tazi was bad. He was so ashamed about that. He was so ashamed that he said Tazi was bad. Oh, that's interesting. Turtle! Welcome to the stream. Tell me your opinion about Lucca. Because I would just ask about Zebo. Zebo said skippable. I wonder what you said. What did you say? Do you like Lucca? Okay, we successfully retaliated there, against him. We can assist people, that's fancy. We can assist traitor fungi. Do you know traitor fungi? That's traitor fungi. So that's the thing. Are you going to stream later as well, Turtle? Just wonder. Because I want to check it out too then. Or did you already stream? I think I saw you stream when I went to sleep. Is that right? Victory rewards. We get victory rewards. We get stuff. Can I just... oh, mate, it's every time it's different. Maybe like this. Why is he up there? Still the furthest away, really? Ah, we can go like this. That's okay. I think we win it. Ooh, he's Dynal 2, the enemy. He's Dynal 2. That's a bit annoying. Can we get rid of his Dynal? I would like to get rid of his Dynal. Okay, we can't... okay, we destroyed him. We destroyed him! Easy win. Do I get loot every single time I do this? I get 15 PAL coins every single time I do this. So if I assist now the entire list... I think Lucca is skippable, but I'm very scared for when he joins the NPC roster and AFK stages. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I can see that. Like, he will be super... he will be super tanky. That would be scary. I'm back in California now. Oh, you have a life. I'm still in good old Germany here. I could see myself in California today. That would be cool. I don't know, like if he's joins... He's probably already in AFK stages, isn't he? Or is he? I mean, like... Where would he be? No, he probably isn't in there. Because we saw some of the heroes that just came back this... Or just were released this season, they were already in the AFK stages. Endgame, did you fight Lucca in AFK stages already? I wonder. Was he already in there? Because he's like AFK stage 2000. You would probably know. Yeah. And other than that, I said skippable too. I said he's like great tank and nothing more. And he's like 4th most desirable hero to summon in Lightbearer A tier. Corrin ahead of him. I say, who did I say ahead of him? Zimbat ahead of him, and I still see Merrily ahead of him. I say he's better than Lucius. And that's why I said he will probably be in the Lightbearer faction skill teams. But after this season, those will be gone, so yeah, that's another thing. Not till now, but I can say as soon as I find the counter. Okay. Not till now. He said not till now. Ooh. My dino is... Oh, my dino is gone. Oh. That's not good. Why does he have so much shield? Oh, is this Skalita? Oh, no, yes, Skalita. Yes, Skalita, no! We lost! Who do I lose against? Chris Exitus. Okay, no, I won't want to play this again. Let's do this. Okay, so basically you have dice in here. You don't really have to do a whole lot. You just have to kind of up your multiplier, and then you hit the dice button, and then it just brings you forward. And if you played Monopoly, you know how this works. And every time you land on such a field, for example, here we would support endgame. And this was already enough for us, for example, to get the Igor skin. So now we have the Igor skin. And I think the skin is super cool. Like, super cool. I think Rata from up heroes from this season will be playable by NPCs in Season 3. Wait, didn't I see some already? Wait, who did I see? Did I fight Sin? I don't know. I don't even know. I think I... Wait. Let's get into Lightbearer Tower for a second. So I thought I fought somebody there. Oh, that's last season. That's also last season. That is last season. That is even the season before. And you might be right. Yeah, for something like this, for here, for example, you would now put Lucius. And then you go like this. Yeah. It's auto battle. I think this will clear everything. It'll clear a lot. I can see he's super tanky. He's super tanky. That's really nice. Yeah, might be Season 3 then. Yeah, it will be annoying. I mean, it's super broken and annoying, but imagine they put him in a team and then he win and you try to get through there. It just doesn't work. Just doesn't work. And then again, he doesn't have taunt, so you can just probably pull at all the enemies past him with Nara. Just use Nara, steal all the enemies. But he doesn't lose HP. He really doesn't. He has a giant shield, he recovers a lot. He has a ton of Fist Death and M Death. Like, I can't really say he's bad, he's bad in terms of tanking. He's great in terms of tanking. He's just not worth summoning. Yep. Him with high def, you just get out of time. I think that will be the biggest struggle here. We'll just run out of time fighting him because he will just recover so much. Put him in there with Hewin and Damien. He will just live forever. That's going to be crazy. Donald J. Trump posted a YouTube video. Just said it there. World chat's wild. World chat is wild. It does no damage though. Like, it's crazy how little damage this guy does. But he just ignores all the enemies. There's too much damage. Just stands there, hits them, punches them a little bit. Super weak. Just doesn't die. That's crazy. Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah. I mean, in terms of rate up summons, and if you do that, I mean, we already said it. I don't know, maybe tomorrow I will make a video about him. Talk a little bit. I won't do one today. I noticed then if I did a live stream about the hero, and I do a video afterwards, the video gets no views, and the live stream gets views. YouTube just says, no, I will recommend the live stream. I don't know, doesn't really care about it. And it's just like, okay, no. But people didn't care about Lucca, I noticed. People really didn't care about Lucca. Like, all the videos about Lucca I saw got relatively crappy views compared to the other videos the content creators made. For me, it is probably the worst video in months that I did. It's like really bad views, horrible. I think it was not very different for the other people too. I don't know. For Tazi it was the exact opposite. For everybody wanted to know about Tazi. Nobody wanted to know about Lucca. Lucca was just like, yeah, okay, no, don't care. It's kind of interesting. I mean, even right now we have less viewers on the live stream than when I tested Tazi. Way less, so it's, yeah. I guess 90 can't summon him anyway because of Tazi. I think that might be a big point. It is the release right after Tazi. And that people just say, okay, why would I look at it when I know that I anyway can't summon it? So, that's the thing. And even then he's an A tier. So you just summon him through normal wishing list. And you're pretty fine doing that. And you probably want him at Mythic Plus. Doesn't take forever to get an A tier to Mythic Plus. So yeah. It always feels like he does nothing. Let's just quickly take a look at these stats here. He does no damage. He really does no damage. Just completely useless in terms of dealing damage. Tazi is way more interesting than Lucca. Lucca is boring. Like, he's straight up boring. The problem is that he has almost no impact in the main story. Yeah, that too. I don't remember what Lucca did and I played the story. This time, I really did not the whale thing. People always say, oh, it's a whale, he skips the story. I don't know why that's a whale thing, by the way. I read everything in the story this time. I don't really remember Lucca doing a whole lot. So, yeah. Also a thing. I mean, Tazi had crazy big impact. Even though she wasn't on the screen for super long. Like, the things she did had big impact. So that's another part of it. But yeah. I cannot recall a single thing he said. He's just like a goon standing behind, like, Sonya. So, yeah. That was all. I didn't even know he's in the story. He's mostly a background character, really. It is less screen time than Bonnie, which I appreciate. Thank you, Lilith Games, for that. But I think people are looking forward to Bonnie right now. I think Bonnie is the next thing they want to see. And this, and the next Celestial and Hypergene. I mean, we have one more Celestial Hypergene coming up for this season. I think this is what they want to see as well. Ooh, he's losing HP. Look at that. Oh, Mr. Lucca's back to full HP. I just wanted to say, he's dying there. He's in a pretty bad position. But he's not dying. He just got to 50%, then got a little bit of a Rowan heal, and now he's back. Oh, that is something I didn't see yet. He just jumped over to do his ult. He jumped over the rocks to do his ult. That was fairly fancy. I didn't see that yet. And then he slammed the hero to his initial position. Cool. He just stood there. Yeah, he just stood there. He did just stood there. Oh, we have Perma Brutus ult. Ah, lucky that we disrupted it 4 seconds before the end. This time we took a lot more damage. Look at that. 182 billion. It really didn't seem like he took a whole lot of damage. Still 47 billion. That's a lot. The rest of the guys took a lot of damage too. I mean, if you argue, Sinbad didn't die, he was at 23 billion damage taken. So, yeah, is that really... I don't know. That's what I talked about when I mentioned Aura. I don't know, like, he's not impressive. He's boring. Out-damaged Rowan. Big stonks. Big stonks, Roan out damaged. Insane. I think if a hero can do any kind of damage, he will out damage him. Does he? He has like damage stats in his ult, right? Like that has to feel useless. He's fighting Lucius right now. We can see the battle. Lucius against Lucca. 5-on-1 fist fight. Very fair. So Lucca won. I think that's the perfect result for this. They still have to deal with Roan, with Igor. Disarmed? Ooh, he disarmed him? It didn't really show up above him, didn't it? Because it says disarm. Yeah, it disarms him. So he can disarm Igor. It just doesn't really stop him from attacking. He always wins the damage battle against Hewin. You think? 249 minutes he lost against Roan. Does Roan even have damage? He doesn't even have damage, doesn't he? Ooh! Roan calls on Braddock to attack an enemy dealing 150% damage. Ooh! Increases damage to 230%. He has exactly one ability that can deal damage. And it's not his ult. And he out-damaged him. That is pathetic. That is really pathetic. He got out-damaged by Roan. You have to... The crazy thing is not even that he lost. It's that this guy, look at this guy here, with those biceps, deals less damage than this bloody little kid. He deals less damage than this guy. And then we read the ability. 1 second. We read the ability again. Roan calls on Braddock to attack an enemy. Braddock is this guy. He calls on the bloody duck to attack. That means he lost to the duck. He lost the damage battle to this duck. The duck with the head. This guy deals less damage than a duck. Call about logic. Bloody hell. That's just crazy. Let's try a little bit more. We're on 134. That's pretty good, actually. I just had to get this out. It's like crazy. Let's do review. Lost to duck. It's just going to be the review. I like this. It's going to be the review. Okay. Why all the duck hate? Duck OP. No, duck OP. We don't hate the duck. We hate the guy with the big biceps that does train for show, apparently. I think considering we barely have a healer here, that is very tanky. That is very tanky. Can't argue about this tankiness at all. Doesn't have enough heal to sustain it himself, but it's tanky. I just wanted to say maybe he kills Sharky. No, he doesn't kill Sharky. He doesn't kill Sharky. Let's be real about that. He's not even going to get the kill on Sharky here. Okay, it means he survived super long. He survived super long. 145 billion damage tanked. Hey, he's tanky. He outdamaged Roan this time. But it's a fail. Like I like this though. It's pretty good. And if I make a video about him, this is probably a very nice demonstration of how he works and if he's good. Is he in Duros today? Oh no, we can't attack Duros. That's sad. How long? Ooh, forever. Forever! Okay. Yeah, well, in that case, I'm pretty much done, I would say. I've pretty much done everything I wanted with this hero and came to a conclusion. Take another look at the skin here, by the way. What they really should consider, is selling a skin together with a new hero. That is really something I would recommend to them. Just so that you can go into the trolley and you don't have just like those packs in here. You have one pack in here that includes a skin for the guy. You can make it later available in some events or something. It doesn't matter. Just that you can get a skin. If they want to make money, that is. If they want to make money. Otherwise, any of those packs good? Is this a good pack? Is it 20? I didn't really calculate. Limited bundle. 1 out of 4, 1,500, and that's 20, it's 1,120. So it's not that great, it's okay-ish. You got wings in there. I should put wings on my back. Like, honestly, wings would look pretty good on my character. Yeah, your dream consciousness has expired. Nice. Could also use this. This also looks pretty good. This also looks very Halloweenish, by the way. Well, we use the wings. Oh, the wings attached to the body is so great. Nightfall wings. Oh! Oh, look how they did that. Those are the same wings, but you can change the... Ah, you change the color. I have a little menu here to change the color. I mean, like, this would look color-wise a lot better. I'm not going to buy this. Bloody hell. They should do bigger wings. I mean, they kinda did. They kinda did with the trolley and the VIP stuff. Lucca meme generated in guild chat. Oh, did you do the meme? Did you do a meme? Wait, let me check that out. Let me check that out. Okay, that works. Wait, how can I show that well? Oh, just let me prep that so that I can show it. Yeah, that is what Endgame did. Rowan, Lucca. That's the thing he flip, that's funny. It's true though, he outdamaged him multiple times. Easy. Madness, guys. Madness. Okay, what I want to see were the wings. Like, I'm still so far away, by the way, that's crazy. Nebula whale wings, which I love. They're great. Don't attach to the back though, just sad. I thought I would be there soon. I'm so far away. Like, you don't really... Do you always think like, okay, there's just like this little bar and then you do it. And then you notice that this little bar is 200,000. So I need to buy 200,000 dragon crystals. Which means 3,000. This divided by 3,000 would be like, how much is that? It's like 60, it's like 70 minus 3, right? So it's 67. So 6,700 USD spent on this game until I get those bloody wings. Which bothers me, because I like those. They are cool. It's so much to spend. Get the bloody frame in a bit. It's like 60k. VIP 19. VIP 20 will take forever. Bloody hell. 63 times? Wasn't it 67 times? Did I miscalculate? That's crazy. Oh, we still have Golden Voyage. I wanted to do that. And we can also buy some dice here, I saw. Redeemable today 30. So we can spend 75k gold for 30 dice. So that's not a whole lot. That's pretty good, actually. 10. We can do a little bit of dice stuff. We helped Kairi. At this point in time, Mr. Kairi. By the way, this guy is in my guild. This guy is like vice president of my guild, you could say. And this guy shares more puzzle videos. I would say he shares more puzzle videos than he does share videos of me. But he never shared a video of me. This guy only shares videos from puzzle. Every time is there a guide for this, and he shares a video of puzzle. It's like such a traitor. But he does so much for the guild. It's honestly insane. It's honestly insane. It's great. The biggest dude in the guild. Honestly, it's like pretty mad. pretty mad. It's like 90%, I would say, is because of him is Omega Project today like top guild on the server. Like, it's pretty much we can say that. He's still a traitor though. He's still a traitor. I have to say that. There's Wolfie! Found Wolfie. This thing costs you stuff, by the way. Insane. I like this event. It's pretty cool. Everything in the season is pretty cool. That's a chance. Okay, 20 dice. You can play this for a surprisingly long time. Undeserved, you say? You think? Looking for playful souls to prank. Oh, not the poor guy. Let's prank Kairi instead. No! I have to pay taxes. Let's claim this. Because there are dice in there as well. It is mad. We're running out of dice. Undeserved, yeah. +2, come on. Another +2. Why do I enter this field all the time? Stop draining my stuff. Oh, close to endgame. Carry me, just hate love. We can't with and without each other. I mean, I'm just busy doing stuff. For me personally, it's different. Like, I do a lot of the YouTube stuff, obviously. So I'm busy with YouTube. And at the same time, I mean, I look into chat and I see, oh, so much has happened in the guild. Then I have to quickly catch up on stuff. So that we have a nice strategy and that I understand, okay, what did Kairi plan? What did you guys plan again? So for me, it's always like, I don't want to say a bit stressful, but in a way it is. Let's retaliate against this guy. Because he deserves it. Obviously. Diana absolutely deletes him. That's insane. I mean, right now I have to say, it's pretty cool what Omega Project has done. Like, the guild was always pretty good. Obviously, we're a YouTuber guild, so at a pretty good head start in that sense. But it quickly developed now to one of the top guilds on the server, and with quite the distance. So that is really mad. Like, we're dominating battle drills, guild supremacy going very, very well. Clash fronts going super well. A legendary tier now on Clash fronts. We're probably going to win that again, I reckon. And I'm pretty hyped about all of this, I have to say. Okay. Got a nice update there. 40 dice again. We take it. And those multipliers, you can only use them if you have a lot of dice. Like, the lower your dice count, the less multiplier you have. But it is not bad. It's just like, the less dice you have, the longer it takes. Incident Iceberg, gold obtained 0. Yeah, that was the same on the test server too. A little bit weird. Sometimes it can be different though. Sometimes you just really lose gold or something like this. And we can get a lot of gold in a second. Ooh, +2, okay, nice. Ooh, supported endgame. There it is. Endgame AFK Journey. Why don't you have a frame? I have the cool one. Another bit, and we get another bit there. Quests are complete, so we get another 20 dice. And we can also do this. So here you just have to upgrade. So you just go from the lowest price to the highest price all the time, and you just do your upgrades. And at one point, this will basically max out, and you will get loot all the time. So I got Stellar Crystal right here. You just use up all your gold, and it will get more expensive. Bonus space will grant 200 gold coins, okay. And we just continue to upgrade. There we got the wings now, the hypnotic wings. And we got 300 of this stuff as well, nice. 300 gems. And yeah, that's all of our gold for the moment. There are a lot of rewards in here though. We're just like on the reward track. Gaining our temporal essence here. We're getting some twilight essence. So that's pretty good. Let's continue. Okay, we got on the incident again. Come on. Gold obtained 0. Can be bad. It's either neutral or bad, I think. You late? That's no problem, mate. It's no problem. We're pranking some poor guy here again, apparently. Chance. Okay, we got some gold. Another little bit of progress. If we get to 75, we get another 50 dice. That's mad. Get the 50 dice, that's really insane. But then we have so much progress again. But I have to be a little bit lucky for that. Ooh, we are closing in on that though. We are closing in on that. I don't know how many dice you can buy. Rolling the dice? I just wonder how many we can buy. Because we can buy some here. Daily redeem attempts. Like you can buy them daily, apparently. Interesting. Okay, a little bit more there. Those are our last dice. Ew! 72! Wait, maybe we get more. We get more! More dice! I somehow played this like forever on the Wraec server. Like I played it for, felt like half an hour because I got dice all the time. I started to play it a bit more and I got more dice and then I got even more dice and like if we get one more we get 50 dice again. We just have to get... Yeah, we got 50 dice again. Look at that. Another 50 dice. You get dice forever. It's crazy. Absolute madness. Incident Reef. Gold obtained 0. It really does nothing. I don't know if it's even that great to... Is it even that useful to roll like that? Because if it's the same... If I don't have the multiplier on... Oh, I get 1. Oh, okay. Okay, then we can roll. Like, I think you should sometimes switch up your multiplier. I mean, right now it's good because there are those things here. So I can get on there. But, like, here... There is a long stretch where I don't get anything, so if I now roll with 1 times multiplier, it's actually more optimal. Now I can switch back in case I get a 3. And now there are those 2 at the end, okay, here is still pretty good. But now it's bad again. Like for the entire thing there's basically nothing, so I could switch back here. And of course we hit it. Yeah, that was smart. That was smart. Okay. Prank begins. Getting professional gambler streamer. Yeah, let's switch this over to Kick. Okay. I think for today we did everything, right? Okay, we can still do a few upgrades, but that's about it then. Okay. Yeah, that was everything for today. We can buy more of them tomorrow. And then we of course have to go through the story as well. It's a pretty nice event actually, I think. Pretty nice event. Okay, we did the Lucca review. I think we did everything for now. I think this is a good moment also to stop the stream. To end this, there will be a new video tomorrow. We'll talk about Lucca a little bit more in depth. And I think I will sum up my points again in that. But of course, you are very free, very welcome to send the stream or my summary or the clip from that if you want to make one to anybody if they ask about Lucca. So, that being said, I very much enjoyed the stream today. I hope you did too, and if you want, leave a subscription for the channel so you don't miss the next stream, and other than that, I wish you a great weekend, and we'll see us in the next one.